Hello and welcome back to Art with Ryan, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button so that you can find out about more art channels. So today we are going through the Chihuly retrospective at the Tacoma Museum in Tacoma, Washington. So this is, from what I understand, part of their permanent collection. And so these are all things that you can see on a permanent basis. Like most art exhibits, I will not be filming absolutely everything so that you, the viewer, can go and engage with this. Now, this is Dale Chihuly, Tacoma's native-born son, and these are some of his first pieces right here. These are all called baskets. So he was collecting Pendleton blankets and looking at the structure of them, and he was thinking about glass sculptures, and this is what he came up with. Now, you can find a lot of information about him talking about these and speaking about these in different places on the internet. So go out and find some information. Now, these are some of my own personal favorite images. These are from his Seaform collections. So you'll see that these have a waviness to them and a color composition that makes you think that these could be existing in nature underwater, kind of coral-esque objects, but you see that they're referencing his baskets as well. So yeah, these are both these are all made out of glass. So he does do mixed media, and I don't believe they have any mixed media in this collection. And you can see, like, I'm trying to get different views and angles so that you can see these sculptures in the round, because you know how much I enjoy that you as a viewer get to see these in the round. Now, the lighting in this room does not lend itself to getting good visual through recording, and I am just recording on my iPhone. So now here we have some of his vases this is stuff he learned to do when he was in Italy, trying to understand the coil, which is a very old Italian process, and you see him using that here in these like Italian vases that he's doing. Now here's one of his baskets. Now these are both baskets, and you'll see how they reference the first baskets that he was doing. So he's pushing forward. Now these he does like what's called a basket forest, and this is where they'll be on high pedestals, and if you go to the Chihuly Gardens in Seattle, you'll see one of his basket forests. These are really great pieces, and I like the mirror, like how he puts them on these like lacquer boxes so you can see that reflection and the light in these. So it's kind of hard to get, but I hope that you're enjoying what you're seeing, because I enjoy what I see. And these are some of my favorites. And this is a really sophisticated basket to me. This is almost where, like, I don't even know who should own this. Someone sophisticated. This is like a Jackie O if she ordered something. And then you go back to these. Now here, he's done that perfect cylinder, just like the Jackie O basket we were just talking about. But see those giant rock crystals that he's attached to it? That's kind of like the bridge that in another episode we're going to talk about. So, and then we're going to go back to some more baskets here, and they're starting to look a little bit like Seaforms. So he's starting to do that cross section of like where some things can look like this, but they can also look like other things. I like that he's kind of a chameleon as an artist, where he can make his work kind of branch and blend one section of his artwork to another. And I just want to get some details here that you can see, and there's, if you go, there's also videos playing. Now these are some of his large vase installations that he's done. These are phenomenal because of if you look at them, the suspended flowers, these are technically really difficult to make. So the whole idea of these being made is super difficult. These are very large pieces. I'm about 6 foot tall, and these are about as tall as I am. I'm trying to like get some referencing by getting the whole wall in there, and so that you can see. Now we're gonna go over here and look at his Persians. His Persians and his Seaforms. These are where again, back to his student days in Italy, he learned about a lot about Persian glass making, and you see the effects of it here, and you see kind of these like and this is a basket, I believe. I don't remember, but he does do small pieces of these. In another video, we're going to talk about his studio pieces and what they run for, and I'm really impressed by them. So yeah, but we're about to see my favorite thing ever, which is right there. Anyway, so we're coming to a close here, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you can follow us and listen to other artists, but also so that we can do more videos like this. I'm from New York, and I was able to travel to Seattle for this exhibit. Again, thanks for joining us, and this is Dale Chahoop.